The jumper there. It doesn't get easier. Oh, Jordan Poole.
Baku behind the back again. Gordon push.
Defense.
Trey comes up with it and rolls it in. Oh, Poole had Clarkson fall down and then hit the...
You got a heck of a player on your hands in Memphis.
Best third quarter scorer in the league, and a lot for Brandon Clark.
And they got guys that are willing to take it and make it. Oh, Steph. Now you see.
Yeah, I'll get that. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that dribbling, Terry. Wondrous. Oh, no.
Here's Young, sizes up Gibson. Around him, shoots, and hits.
Bill's a crafty defender. Simons, the crossover through the wickets into the lane, and spin.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you can make
He rises up on that three, leans back a little bit. It's unblockable. Call a medic.
Yeah, both ankles.
bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's the YouTube? It's I'm back in another big body Baron 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What 6K now saying today, I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'm coming to y'all with this NBA 2K23 best point guard build. Yes sir, I made a video like this maybe like in December after Christmas to show y'all what are the best builds at each position, but with the seasons going by in 2K, you know, I felt the need to make a new one because I feel like there is a better point guard build than the one that I did put in the video. Now the one that I did put back then was like 6'3", had contact dunks, you know, but was just severely undersized, you know. So this one I decided to give it a little bit more size. So without further ado, let's get right to the attributes for this best point guard build in 2K23. So as you see, it's 6'6", 186 pounds with a 7'2" wingspan and a defined body shape. You know, this is what I deemed as the best settings for this build, especially if you want to keep it, you know, height wise tall. Now, for your finishing, you want a 70 close shot, you want an 89 driving layup, which can give you access to gold slithery, but you won't get tier 3 finishing badges with this build. And then you want a 40 driving dunk. For your shooting, you want to put your mid-range up to a 75, and you want to max out your 3-point shot while putting your free throw rating up to a 68. Wait, it's 66 actually. For your playmaking, you want a 70 pass accuracy, 92 ball handling, and put your speed of ball all the way up to a 89. For your defensive rebounding, put your interior defense up to a 61. Put your perimeter defense up to an 86, which will give you access to silver clamps. Put your steal rating up to an 85, which will give you access to silver glove. And then for your defensive rebound, you know, you do want to be able to get on the boards because you are a 6'6" guard build. So you want to put your defensive rebound up to a 56. Now, for your physicals, you want an 80 speed and 85 acceleration. You want to put your vertical up to a 75, and you want to put your stamina up to a 95. Now, this is the first variation of this build. Now, I know what you're going to say, oh, 70 pass accuracy. So I thought, you know, if you do want a higher pass accuracy point guard build, all you really need to do is put your speed of ball down to an 85, and you can put your pass accuracy up to an 80, right? And then with the rest of the points, you can spread them out if you want to put them at, like, say, close shot or mid-range or however you want to put it, you know. But I feel like if you do want higher pass accuracy, just keep your speed of ball up to an 85. You know, I'm just showing you all the different variations just from having 85 speed of ball, but obviously passing is important. Put your pass accuracy up to an 80, and then at this point you can adjust whatever other categories you want to. You see in this version, I'm going to touch interior defense and defensive rebounding, so I put this defensive rebound up to a 57, put his interior defense up to a 61, and put the rest toward his free throw. And this is the second variation, which I think will be better for you people who really do want passing and want your passing rating to at least be an 80. Now for your takeover, you want ankle breaking shots and spot precision, but you have access to shot creating, sharpshooting, playmaking, and lockdown takeovers. So it is a wide range to choose from. You are able to swap out your playstyles as the game progresses and change the way that you play. And you see in the shades of for this best point guard build, I get Kirk Heinrich, aka Michael Jordan, CJ McCollum, aka Kobe Bryant, and then Drew Holiday, aka LeBron James. You know what I mean? You see it's an inside out shot creator, but this is obviously misleading because it literally has a two-way tendency, and on top of that, limitless range capabilities. Now for this build, or the badge spread I should say, it's already pretty balanced, but I would honestly put all 4 badge upgrades toward shooting. You know, I feel like you're good in finishing. You know, you're not going to get tier 3 finishing badges in regards to what you do. I don't think it would hurt to have more shooting badges with this build though, because you already have enough playmaking and you already have enough defensive badges. Now in terms of this build and its playstyle, it felt very, very smooth. For one, it's 6'6", which gives you the height advantage over most other guards in 2K. As you know, a lot of point guards in 2K, at least that people are making, like the meta play shots, are normally on the shorter end of things, you know, a little bit shorter. But with this build, it being 6'6", that clearly just distances itself from the rest of those builds. And obviously, if you do have those 6'9", you know, crazy builds, I believe they did get patched. But once again, if you still are operating on those 6'9" builds, you know, I think those builds are too slow to be that effective. You know, with this build, you have an 85 speed with ball, an 89 speed with ball max if you want to. So you are able to run down the court as fast as possible. And on top of that, you are able to pretty much guard 1 through 3 to 1 through 4. You know, because of your height and your defensive capabilities, you already have silver glove and you have silver clamps. So you are a lockdown defender while being a crazy, what am I saying? A crazy? What is a crazy? While being a crazy playmaker, while also having the ability to shoot the ball, and while also having the ability to finish around the rim at an efficient clip. You know, that 89 driving layup is no joke. That 87 3-point rating is no joke. You know, all of this build is just made to be effective, you know, whether it's from the dribbling, whether it's from the shooting. You know, obviously your mid-range shot is a 75, but it's more than enough to be able to shoot from the mid-range area if you do know your jump shot, you know. So this build definitely does have a lot of potential, especially if you're playing with it correctly, and it's pretty adjustable for most users, just because it can also play as a 3 and D build. Like, you don't have to be on ball with this build, which does make it the best point guard build, because a lot of point guard builds you have to be on ball to be effective. But that's for us to end the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna roll to 6K on saying, comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Peace.